Hey there everybody, welcome back. I'm the Gerbil, and this is July 25th GAC 3v3 versus Dark Hish. He who dares wins, right? I gotta say, thank you defense. I had a lot more holds than my opponent did, even though Dark Hish has 5 GLs and I'm still floating 2. So 5 to 2. All right, whatever. Let's get this started, shall we? There's some real oddities, unexpected stuff, some surprises here. First thing I will share is a really important Sith Eternal tip. If you're going to go against Bastila lead with Revan, the danger is timing out, right? You put Watt on there, you give him the armor tech, he recovers all that protection. The opposing team just isn't going to do enough damage to hurt you, so they're not going to win. The problem is, you're likely not to win either, because Bastila's lead plus Watt's armor tech is going to mean that Jedi Master Luke is going to recover an insane amount of bonus protection. I do not understand the mechanic. I really don't. I've read it once or twice a long time ago, but when I do this battle, I feel like it's a 50-50 that I could win or time out. And last week, I timed out once, but I talked to my guild mates, and they gave me some strategy advice, and it's very counterintuitive, and it's also something that most people forget. You see, Sith Eternal like charges up the more basics he does. Let me see if I can actually just go open that and see what it says. Oh, look, I got that closed. But he charges up with his basics, and so you do your link, then you put it on automatic basic. Sorry. And you just target down somebody. It doesn't really matter who. Sith Eternal. And then you wait for the clock to grind all the way down to 1 minute-ish. I mean, you could probably go more, right? But yeah, here we go. So his basic, I am all Sith. Man, it's like a small book here. There we go. Okay, so we got Luke's ultimate. Yeah, I'm not going to read it. It's like a small book. But see, okay, we hit a minute on the clock. I took off the automatic. I do the ultimate after all those basics. And now look at that. Zap, 300,000 damage. Zap, 300,000 damage. Win. It is insanely useful. The longer he goes on his basic, the more damage he will do after he ults. Which is also really interesting because if you haven't paid attention, Datacron Set 3, coming next Conquest, enables Sith Eternal to start the batch at 80% ultimate charge. Which means he will not be doing his basics to gain all that damage, which means it's going to work against him. So you got to be really, really careful there. I think that the Datacron 3... See, what it says is Sith Eternal starts the match with 20% charge towards his ultimate for each Sith ally. And so that sounds like, oh my god, he's going to explode early. Yes, but he's not going to do nearly as much damage as you're used to because he won't have done his basics. And if you do the little trick I showed, just basic for 3.5, 4 minutes, he's not going to hit nearly as hard. So anyway, my opponent set 2 GLs that I could see on defense. Front row, we got Rey, we got Sith Eternal, or Jedi Master Luke, sorry. So I went after these two first because I thought if I fail against either of them, it's pretty much over, right? I gotta beat these two. That just has to happen. And here I've got a level 9 Datacron, and my major advantage again against this opponent is my mods are way better. And my opponent has almost no Datacrons, didn't care about them. And I don't really like Datacrons. They are growing on me a little bit in that they provide some flexibility, diversity, and they actually make some, you know, if you have a roster like mine, I have a lot of old characters. Like, I look at some of the opponents I go against. They've got Star Killer, which means they've got Relic 5 or higher, Talon, Mara Jade, and people. They've got Lord Vader, right? They got the newest and shiniest things. And in the game, there's traditionally power creep, right? Every new character comes out seems to be better than the ones before it. A few A few notable exceptions, of course. Which means if you invested a lot of time and gear into the older characters in lieu of the newer ones, let's say Biggs and Wedge, right? Maybe they're your favorites, like they are mine, the Ewoks. They have a harder time standing up against the newer stuff. But the Datacron gives you that edge, that bonus, 80% damage penetration, bonus 30 potency, bonus 20% physical damage, whatever, enabling you to actually take an older roster and compete with a newer one. Of course, if your opponent has the same Datacrons and a better roster, it's a net zero gain. But in my situation, I'm actually finding some utility out of them. I do not pull this fight off right. I thought I had it right there, and then I'm like, okay, he just did the AoE, great. Here we go. Kill him, and then whack-ola. I needed to wait and then get that fear right there. If I had waited to do that, oh wait, it didn't land or something. Whatever. I still whiffed this one. It's okay. We got a point. 1 point. We're still gonna win this match. Anyway, what I was saying though about the Datacron. So I got the tier 9 Datacron for Jedi Master Luke, and it was one of the weaker ones. It was the one that says whenever an ally uses a special ability, he's called to assist, dealing a little bit less damage. But that still turns out to be insanely powerful. And in Arena, it's enabled me to just absolutely hold the line against all those Kenobis and hold my positions. Kind of fun. Anyway, who cares about Arena, right? This Grand Arena. This is a testament to Iden's power. This is a Relic 3, I think Teebo, a Relic 7 Logray, a Relic 7 Elder. That is like a geared 10, 11 Iden, and then 2 geared 12 Troopers. And this is downright scary. Like, I really thought I would control, again, the flow of this battle with Teebo and Logray, dazing, removing turn meter. But some mechanic that I'm not familiar with is enabling those troopers to just outrun me like mad. And my Ewok Elder, he's fast. He's fast. He's got like plus 130 speed on those mods. Here we go. Let's find Iden. Let's look at the leadership ability here. Iden's leadership says Imperial troopers have plus 35 crit chance, offense, and plus 35 speed. Even with that 35 speed, my Ewoks, Logray, and Elder should be way faster. Way faster. At the start of the battle, if no other, have the leader tag, they're non-droid, blah, 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 they gain 2% offense till the end of the encounter, stacking, critical damage up for 2 turns, 100% counter chance, apply vulnerable. And the enemies have minus 25% speed. Oh. So if the vulnerable has landed, so that's knocking off 25% of my speed there. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. Nonetheless, still feels pretty hairy. I just felt this one is going really odd. Let's see here. I'm gonna look up my Elder real quick. Characters. Ewok Elder. Here he is. So my Ewok Elder's speed is 280. And I looked his up. His troopers were like around 200-ish, so they would have been about 230, 240. Even with that minus 25% speed, I'm still comparatively fast. All right, this is kind of fun here. So here's what I was talking about. I'm putting a Datacron on, and this is a team that I thought this would be a landslide victory here, because R2 stuns, Jinn removes turn meter, Jinn gains the opponent's turn meter when she takes it, triple shot right there, we land ability blocks, and yet we're about to get our butt kicked by Biggs. Biggs is the unsung hero of this entire GAC on both sides, for my opponent and for me. We'll get to that. You'll see my Biggs in action here in a moment. But this Biggs is beefy and resists that stun over and over again. We just saw him resist from R2. But see, R2 only has an 80% chance of stunning. That's something people don't remember. Yep, see, dodge, resisted the stun, dodged Jinn. Okay, we got his stun there, that's good. But man, they're hitting hard too. All right, triple shot. We got ability block on everybody, but it's already faded. We're not hitting him for much damage, even though I put a Datacron on there for extra potency, I think it was. Oh, stun? No. Missed the stun again, so it's 2 out of 3 since I've been paying attention. Jinn landed it. Yeah, there goes R2. AoE, got him back. Ability block, or no, buff immunity. And it's just, See, resist the stun again, 3 out of 4. Here we go, stun, stun, stun. Okay, so Jinn is landing the stun, just R2. Man, you're rolling the wrong way, R2. Here we go, stun, stun. Okay, there we go. 2 out of 5. Stun, stun, stun. Nope, resisted. Resisted again. Poor R2. I am really, really, really surprised at losing this match. I really, really am. Between all 3 of these characters, and why did R2 just die? I don't know. I didn't even see him get hit right there. That was pretty weird. Alright, again, whiff, not enough damage. I can't believe that Biggs is so fast. I don't think any of those people are pumping out turn meter, but I could be mistaken. Wow. Wow. Biggs for the win, huh? Alright, well, let's move on. Now, here's where I think we got a bug. So I've gone through and I've read all their kits repeatedly, and I'm not understanding what happens here. So Ackbar's Omicron should provide, it says that whenever a rebel ally uses a special ability, the 2 weakest allies are called to assist. Right? That's why Stormtrooper and Leia take so many turns here. Now, here's what's happening though. I'm doing basics, and look what's happening. Every time I basic from Han, everybody's assisting. And the problem is, Droideka, this has to be a bug. Droideka, every time an ally takes a turn, he's gaining a charge stack, so he's up to 9. So when he shoots, he will attack or do extra damage based on those charge stacks. So he's going to one-shot whoever he kills. And I'm taking all these turns because both Ackbar and Stormtrooper Han have a chance of gaining significant turn meter on their basic. And because they're all calling each other to assist, they're all gaining that turn meter, taking those extra turns. Well, at least Ackbar and Han Solo. They should not be assisting with that on their basic. Like, and look how much they're assisting. Han just shot twice. Here we go. Han's going to shoot once. Again. See, he just shot 3 times. I can't, for the life of me, figure out what's causing that. And that means that Droideka is just building up that charge again and again and again and again. Now, tactical error, I opened up by killing Dooku. And if I had opened instead on Droideka before he got to apply the shields, I probably would have beat him then. All right, so his shields are gone now. And suddenly, I'm not assisting anymore. So I'm super duper confused on that. All right, I'm gonna go back to Droideka's kit because it's not Ackbar that's doing that. Ackbar's even dead at this point. It's definitely not Leia who's calling each other to assist. Droideka. So Droideka, defensive shield generator. Gains 10% turn meter and 1 stack of charge for each enemy who takes a turn. And see, Han Solo, at the end of his turn, also, he removes turn meter from the opponents. So if he takes those extra turns, Droideka has a chance to lose turn meter. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should not have lost this match at all. Almost no chance of losing this one. But I did screw up. But it's all that insane assisting that was happening on basics. I don't know. If anybody knows what happened there, let me know. I'm super, super duper curious. Leia. Let's go back and look at Leia. Oh, and then this one. Good lord, was this one frustrating. Normally, I can build up a bajillion stacks of anything here on Kylo and then Calling Blade him. But this one somehow survives and times out. Maybe Ninth Sister was not the right one to put in there. I mean, she's a tank, which is... I mean, she's going to absorb a lot of damage and the daze, which is pretty nice. Probably should have put, like, Mara Jade in there or something. Here we go. Leia... Yeah, her basic is just a chance to attack again, attack a third time. Those are not extra turns. Those are just bonus attacks. So her basic has absolutely no chance of calling an assist. Against the odds, while in Grand Arena, Leia attacks. She has a 55% chance to grant all rebel allies retribution, tenacity up, health and protection recovery. Nothing about calling assists. And Stormtrooper Han's kit says nothing about calling assists. Han. I mean, his basic simply says that whenever he attacks, is a 70% chance of getting 35% turn meter. That's why he was just like extra turn, extra turn, extra turn. And then he has a 25% chance to remove turn meter from his enemies at the start of his turns. So when he gets that extra turn, he has a chance to remove turn meter from Droideka, slowing Droideka down, which is good for Droideka because then I get more turns, it gets more stacks of charge. No, there's nothing in there about assists. It just doesn't make sense. It has to be a bug. And if it's not a bug, seriously, somebody let me know because I am either blind or daft or something. Who knows? Anyway, I've been on vacation also. Had a great little 3-day trip. So I played this one in my hotel on my phone without any planning or real like serious strategizing, just kind of doing what I think should win. Ah, man. Kylo, will you fall down already? See, I can't get those stacks now. I can't build them up because Kylo's just taking too many turns. Yep, Calling Blade just bouncing off. Ah! Timeout. Yeah, that's disappointing. Alright, where are we going next? Top sector. I'm going to mop up here. Geos. Well, they did their job, right? They won. And because of the brute, they almost... Well, one person looks like took some damage. Don't even know how. And we're going to go mop up Biggs. I can't... I'm just like... My mind is blown that I lost to Biggs. Biggs and Mon Mothma's summoned soldier. It's just really... I'm struggling to get my head around that. R2 whiffed so many times with that. Yeah, so where did I go? So I went to a little town in a remote, kind of ancient town in outside of Shanghai. It's actually closer to a town called Ningbo in China. Absolutely beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. Mountains, rivers, old buildings, trees that they claim are 1,000 years old. Who knows? I don't really know. But had a great time. Went with a couple family friends. The kid had fun. My kid was sick the whole time, but we made it work. Okay, so Home 1 versus Executor. 6-star Executor. So strategy here, if you're unfamiliar with the matchup, you got to try to hammer down on Razor Crest as much as you can. Expect Biggs to die. He's just going to die. And you want him to die because Biggs is going to get breached. As long as you have breach on one of your ships, then Houndstooth cannot lose taunt, right? And you got to get past that. So they put breach on Biggs, and hopefully the Falcon cleanses it when he gets third debuffs. But more likely, he's just going to die. And that's okay, because then you call out Cassian like this, and you just kill Razor Crest if you get lucky. If you don't get the RNG assist, this is never going to work. We got a little lucky there also that IG did not stun the Falcon. And we still don't have breach on us, which again is really, really fortunate, so that we can take down Cad Bane. And now that Cad Bane is out of the picture, It's 2v3, so we have a good chance here. We got Breach on Cassian, so we cannot go after IG, but now we can cleanse off the Breach with Home 1, and that's going to give Biston a turn. We're still going to attack Houndstooth because we don't want him getting extra turn meter until we can get a better attack lined up, which we just got, and we got some good RNG. So IG-11 bit the dust, and even though Houndstooth is super duper tanky, the Falcon has such damage, defense, armor, penetration, whatever, and all the assists in one turn kind of work against him. So yeah, there we go. I've done that. I don't know. I feel like in a 5-star Executor, I have about an 80% chance of winning with Rebels. A 6-star, I think it's about a 50-50. And then a 7-star, 10-15% chance, maybe. And that just means like, and that's just pure 100% pure RNG. Absolute RNG. Okay. What is this? Oh, Chimaera. Chimaera against Finalizer. This is, I mean, there's not much to say about this match, right? You just gotta kill Kylo. Take down the TIE Silencer, and the Finalizer fleet just really, really loses a lot of its offensive power. Now, the bot called in the Sith there. I think it's Sith, I don't even remember which Sith that is. The Sith Bomber? Marauder, yeah. I don't know why I did that. Like, it really should have called in one of the I think the Special Forces TIE. I think that would have made a bigger impact. But who knows? Not my problem, because it's going to help us win. Here we go. So we're going to call in the shuttle, Emperor shuttle, and try to heal up Vader. We do not want Vader to die. No, 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 no. We want to save banners. And of course, he hits the hardest, so we want to make sure that he's still there. Oh, look at that. See? Sith Marauder goes bye-bye. Okay. Put some ability block on the Echelon. Try to kill the poor little Echelon. We're getting marked again. Or hunted, I think is the term. Thank you, second sister. Those Borg designations, I swear. Oh, yeah. What a good way to win, right? You get to heal somebody, recover a couple banners if you're lucky, maybe 2, and pop them. All right. So now we got my opponent's home 1 versus Negotiator. And they start with a double tank start, which is wrong. Just wrong. You need Biston. I don't have any hair, see? But I want to pull it out. You do not start with 2 tanks with Rebels. No! You start with Biston and a tank. Biggs is by far better. But whatever. I mean, the double tanks, because Biston opens with a target lock, which triggers taunt on Biggs, and then Biggs uses a special immediately, and you get a triple shot, because he calls an assist, Falcon probably assists, and when Falcon assists, he calls an assist, so maybe 4 attacks. But without that target lock, it just doesn't work. It's slower, it's far less effective. Hey, look, it's the Outrider. Wow, hi there, Outrider. That was an incredibly good turn you had there, Outrider. And down you go. Yeah, take a seat. And we'll just try to go for the kill here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Ability block, healing immunity. No, it's buff immunity, sorry. I always get those 2 terms mixed up in my head. I know which one's which. The triangle is buff immunity. The cross thingy is ability block. Whatever. Yay, cleared ships. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, so we, Bossk Inquisitors. Hello. I still disagree with the masses. I think that Grand Inquisitor is way better than the Reputation. But if you watch my channel, you know my thoughts. I'm not going to go down that road again. Hey, look at that. Darth Brutus says, welcome, Gerbil. Hello, Darth Brutus. So we apply the ability block on Bossk so that he cannot taunt. And we heal the team. Even though you don't need to heal, you do that anyway because it gives everybody foresight, so they dodge. Just like that. Nice big hit there. 61,000 from Second Sister. That was good. And of course that brings in an assist from Seventh Sister, so a little more. Look at that. 6,200 basic. How can you complain about 62,000 on a basic? All right, we're going to put that ability block right back on. And look how fast that went. Good. Goody goody gumdrops. All right. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to take out Bossk, because as soon as we touch Dengar, he's going to go under stealth. Yep, heal up. Foresight back on everybody. Remove that turn meter. And we did not succeed because we did not have a stack of purge on him. Oops, oh well. Vulnerable. Oh, never mind. See that? That was sweet. That was really nice hitting there. All right. One. Oh, only had 2 stacks. Okay, here we go. Ability block, cleanse off the buffs. We got 4 stacks. Big hit, 112,000. And full banners. Look at that. The thing is, you just got to know where to use your Inquisitors. Like any other tool in a toolbox, the right tool makes the right job easy. And while you read their kit and it clearly looks like it should go smash some Jedi, they work really, really good against bounty hunters. Yeah. And here we go for the cleanup. So if you're asking why this, it's pretty easy, actually. Sith Marauder, I just want him to do the heavy hitting, but 2 things here. Sidious applies healing immunity on basic, so I'm only going to basic with Sidious. Sith Marauder's special reduces the target's max health by 15% every turn. So even if I fail to land the healing immunity, I am steadily making Kylo Ren Unmasked weaker. Minus 15% health, minus 15% health, minus 15% health. Eventually, he just has no health, right? So it's a double effort prong to make sure he goes down. Healing immunity and making him weaker. All right, Droideka. We're coming back at you, buddy. We're coming back at you. So 5th brother, because his middle one right there, dispel all buffs. So that's just there. So when he goes under the shield, we just say, nope, step back out of that. And we're just trying to get some purge on him right there. Jedi Training Rey, obviously, because all the debuffs she applies. Still just not getting purge. Now this one is going to hit vulnerable. So we're going to try to land vulnerable on him. And here we're going to try to put the healing immunity on him, which we landed. And ability block and speed down. See all these debuffs? That's great. Yes, it's 3v1. I know that, but you have to win. Like, you have to win. And Droideka can be such a pain when it goes under that shield. All right, so just go for the win. All right, we got Finn and Honorary Finn. So a little bit of overkill, I think, here on my side. This is, as I've been talking about in my other channel videos, one of my favorite 3v3 squads, just because of the assisting and the high potential for stuns. Oh, that was easy. Yeah. Finn went down much easier than I thought. Now that Finn's gone, we're going to try to take down Honorary Finn, and then we'll come back to, well, no, we're forced back to normal Finn. You're annoying me, Finn. There we go. Get rid of the taunt. Let's go back to Honorary Finn. Okay, one more shot. There we go. Yeah. Shoot the wrong person. Leave the banners there on Piet. So we fracture for obvious reasons. But see how Thrawn just assisted and stunned? That's why that's so good. Because when he's fractured somebody, he doesn't get to do anything. Usually he just sits there until fracture wears off. So, or, whatever it is. But he's slower. But we still got to assist and stun. Good job, Thrawn. Just finished the 3rd book in the Thrawn Ascendancy series. I think it's the Ascendancy series. It's the, I don't want to give spoilers away, but was not impressed. Did not like it very much. Loved book 1, really did not like book 2. Book 3 was meh. But whatever. Jawas v Geos. I don't even know how that one Geo just died so quickly, and I don't care. There we go. I like the fast wins like that, right? 30, 40-second wins, those are the best. 5-minute timeouts suck. All right, what do we got next? Hux. Hux versus Dash. Now, this is a little scary because those are all Relic 5, and my Kyra is still Gear 12. But I was checking speeds, of course, so Dash is going to go first to unload all those debuffs. And then I wasn't sure if Nest is going to do much in here or not. I kind of feel like I should have still run with young Solo, YOLO. Because like he does like assist action here. But that's okay. This turned out great. Look at that. Solid. Totally solid. Although, I don't know. L3 might have allowed us to heal some. No, because it's protection. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. This is fun. Here we go. Remember I said Biggs, hero of the team? This is the last match. Yes, that's a geared 12, and they're only like Relic 5, Relic 1. But watch this. We're going to take these scoundrels out, and we're going to go with Wedge, Biggs, Biston. And we're going to put a Datacron on here with 130 armor penetration. 130% armor penetration. And this is just going to slaughter them. See that? That was awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching so much, folks. I am the Gerbil. I just got home from vacation. I am tired. I am going to sleep. Hit that like and subscribe, please, 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 and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.